Now, now the what is the topic for today? What is the topic for today, guys? Okay, what is it called as? Object oriented thinking. Okay, so it's not object oriented programming, rather I call it as object oriented thinking. It is not oop, it is oot. Is that okay? Right now my first question to you guys is that, okay, if you have any prior programming experience with objects and classes, okay, my question to you is, what is that which makes any language object oriented in nature? What do you think which makes any language object oriented in nature? Can you tell me what makes any programming language object oriented in nature? Guys, quickly tell me. Okay, Joshua, you have some idea? Joshua, you have
Yeah,
some
sir.
idea?
Just the college stuff, sir. They
Okay,
taught us in college.
1 second, Joshua, just a moment. Give me a moment.
Okay,
Be
sir.
online.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Joshua. So my question was, what makes any programming language, object-oriented nature? And you said many things. Can you tell me one by one? What are they? First one.
Polymorphism.
Okay, so let me start with classes and objects, isn't it? So
Yes,
we
sir.
have something called as classes and objects, right? So when we add this concept into a language, okay, so it becomes object-oriented language, right? So along with this, what are the other things? We have classes and objects. Then we have something called as encapsulation. Okay, we have encapsulation. Then what else?
Polymorphism.
Polymorphism. Okay, we have polymorphism. Then polymorphism. Then what else? We have polymorphism. Then okay, we have inheritance, isn't it? We have inheritance, right, Joshua? We have
Yes, sir.
inheritance. Okay, then what else we have? We have abstraction. Abstraction. We have abstraction. Okay, and then what else? Okay, what else we have, guys? Okay, I've given you on the book already. Okay, what is that? After abstraction, we have one more thing. What is it? Composition. Exactly. It's called as composition. So these are the features which will make, okay, these are the features which will make any programming language object oriented in nature. Okay, so Joshua, you're there.
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Don't run away until I say don't run away. Okay, so now, okay, does C language have all these concepts, classes and objects, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, composition, and all that? Does C language have?
No, sir. No, it
C
doesn't have.
language doesn't have. That is the reason you cannot call C language as an object oriented language. So what is C language? C language is
It is a
basically a
procedural.
procedure oriented language, isn't it? Procedure oriented language, POL, procedure oriented language. Okay, what about C++? The C++ has all this. Okay,
Yes,
C++
sir.
has all these concepts, correct? So that is why we call it as object oriented language. Object, okay, let me write it. It is called as object oriented language, right? So the preference is given to objects. Object oriented language. Okay, whether Java has all these things? Java has?
Yes.
Yes, Java has. That is why we call it as object-oriented language, and it is basically called as pure object-oriented language, right? No, it is Java is a pure object-oriented language because okay, in C++, at least you can you can do whatever you can do in C, right? That can be done in C++, right? So, but that cannot be done in Java. So Java is only object-oriented language. You cannot do procedure-oriented language using Java. I mean, procedure-oriented programming using Java. Java is completely a purely object-oriented language. That is the reason even if you want to write a method, that method has to be written inside a class. Okay, so that is why you call Java as a pure object-oriented language. Having said that, okay, so Joshua, can you repeat what are those features which will make a language object-oriented in nature? Can you tell me that quickly? What are those
It
one by
should
one?
have it should have classes and
It
objects.
should have the concept of class and objects. Then
It should support encapsulation,
yes,
polymorphism,
huh,
inheritance,
huh.
abstraction, and composition.
Very good. It should have all these things, isn't it? Okay. So having said that, shall we discuss all these one by one, guys? Yes or no? Guys, shall we discuss all these one by one? I will now explain you what do you mean by a class, what do you mean by an object, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, and composition one by one. Is that okay? If you have doubt, just say doubt in the chat box and you can unmute and talk to me. Is that okay? Fine. Having said that, okay, Joshua, what is your degree, man? What are you studying?
Sir, I am studying BE, sir.
Be in which department?
Electronics and
Electronics. Okay.
communication.
So have you done anything called as C++ or have you come across these terminologies before?
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
come.
Then tell
Yes,
me
sir.
what do you mean by a class and what do you mean by an object? Any idea? What do you mean by a
Sir,
class? What do you mean by an object?
sir, I have a small example for that.
I don't want example.
Classes.
Tell me the, okay. Tell me. Huh, tell me. Okay.
Class has a group of objects in it, sir.
Class will have group of objects in it is wrong. Class will not have group of objects. Absolutely wrong. Pakka wrong. Class will not have group of objects. Or I don't know, whatever you might be, you have an idea, but you put it in the wrong way, might be, right? But your English statement, which is class has a group of objects, is wrong. Okay, no, right? So don't worry, it's okay. We'll just check with anyone else. Anyone else, guys? What do you mean by class? Anyone can unmute and talk to me? Okay. So Sunil, can you unmute and talk to me, please, quickly? Sunil. Sunil, can you unmute yourself and talk to me quickly? We have no
Hello,
time.
sir. Good
Yes,
evening,
Sunil,
sir.
tell me.
Class is a blueprint, sir, for
Your
real
voice
time.
is not audible. Can you be louder? Possible?
Sir, now
Tell me.
class is a blueprint, sir, for real time objects.
Oh, okay. Class is a blueprint for real-time objects. Example. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Suppose cars have different types. Car
Cars
is
are different.
a
Okay.
class.
Car is a class. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So you have class. Okay. And then you have object. Okay. So fine. You are right. Your English statement is right. Okay. But exactly what do you mean by this? How do you differentiate between class and object? So how can you differentiate between a class and an object is my question.
We can access the class by object, sir.
You can access the class by object. Wrong. You cannot access the class by object.
Sir, I think class is a car and object is like a sports car, small
Okay.
car, a
You're giving
normal
examples,
car.
but I wanted a specific generic way of understanding it. How do you decide something is a class and how do you decide something is an object? Okay. So let us talk to Ashfaq. Ashfaq, can you please unmute yourself and talk to me quickly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ashfaq. What do you mean by a class and what do you mean by an object?
Sir, a class is a prototype from which object is created. Sir.
Yeah, very good. Example.
Example,
Okay. Fine. Let
sir,
me tell you.
object class is a group of similar objects, sir.
Class is
Like
a
we have a keyboard, we have a mouse, we have a monitor. All together is called a system.
It is called as a system. No, but I understand, but that is a wrong classification of class and objects. That is basically wrong. Okay.
Sir, class is a blueprint of an object, sir.
Who is that, sir?
Sir, I am Harnath, sir.
Yeah, Harinath. Okay. Fine, guys. Let me tell you. I'll explain you in a more simplest way, right? Now, listen to me very carefully. Okay. So, the thing is very simple. If I tell you something, if I tell you some word, okay, and when you close your eyes, and if you can actually get the definite picture of that particular word, that it is basically called as an object. Very simple. Let us not by heart some definitions and all that. Very simple. I am going to give you some word. I am going to tell you some word. And if you close your eyes and if you are getting a definite picture of that particular word, then that is basically called as an object. Okay, no, it means what you can clearly, as Sahil is telling, what we cannot see clearly is called as a class. What we can see clearly, it is called as an object. Exactly. So very nicely, I think very nice. I mean, can you see can you see the material, guys? What I've told? Can you see the material? What I've told you? Close your eyes. Think of anything. If you can see it clearly, it is an object. Else, it is a class. Did you see that, guys? Yes or no? Okay. Sindhu, just listen to me now. Later we'll discuss all that. Now just listen to me carefully. I'm telling you something. Okay. Don't think about anything. It's just listen to me. Don't put anything in the chat box when I'm teaching you. Is that okay? So just listen to me, right? Anything, if I tell you something and if you can close your eyes and if you can think about that object very clearly or that word very clearly, if you can get a definite picture of that, that is basically called as an object. Okay. If you cannot definitely get a picture of that, then that is basically called as a class. Is that okay? I'm talking about object oriented thinking, the real way of coding, right? So I'm not giving you some bookish knowledge. So listen to me very carefully. So can you all close your eyes? I will tell you one object and you tell me whether you got a definite picture of that or not. Is that okay, my dear friends? Is that okay? Just say yes in the chat box quickly and it should be fast. Okay. You should not take your own time. It should be fast. Okay. So have you all closed your eyes? Have you all closed your eyes? Just close your eyes. Just say yes and close your eyes. Okay. So don't chat anything. Close your eyes now. Okay. Close your eyes. Don't chat. Hey, how can you chat when you're closing your eyes? Don't chat anything. Just close your eyes. Okay. Now, if you're closed your eyes, I'm telling the word. The word is clothes. Clothes. Okay. Now clothes. Now, did you get a definite picture in your mind, guys? Did you get any definite picture? Okay. Now open your eyes and put that in the chat box. Did you get a definite picture? Okay. Clothes. Okay. Now let me talk to Vaishnavi. Can you please unmute yourself and talk to me, Vaishnavi? Vaishnavi, can you unmute yourself and talk to me quickly? Not required. Your internet is very bad. Okay. So let me talk to someone else. Tamkin Banu, can you unmute yourself and talk to me quickly? Tamkin Banu, fast. We have no time.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Tamkin Banu. So you told you got a definite picture, isn't it?
Sir, I'm Vaishnavi.
You're Vaishnavi. Okay, Vaishnavi, you told you got a definite picture. You got a definite picture in your mind.
Clothes. Sir, you said clothes, right?
I told clothes. So what did you get in your mind? When you closed your eyes, what you got in your mind?
I got kerchief. It's
You
a
got
cloth.
kerchief. Only kerchief you got? Did I say
Kerchief.
kerchief? I told clothes.
Yeah, I told clothes. Kerchief is also one type clothes, right?
But even shirt is a cloth, no? Your chudidar is a cloth, no? Your towel is a cloth, no? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So how can you say only kerchief? I know you got kerchief, okay? But okay, let me talk to Joshua. Joshua, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
So when I said clothes, what did you get in your mind?
Sir, I got a T-shirt in my mind, sir.
You got, because you wear t-shirt, isn't it? But do you think
Yeah,
only
sir.
t-shirt is a cloth?
No.
Did I tell you t-shirt? I told you clothes, no?
Yeah, sir.
Yes or no? But even
Yeah.
you could have even got your trouser or anything like that, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Correct,
sir.
no? So the moment I say clothes, automatically there is no definite picture. You get different kinds of clothes in your mind. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Hello? Okay, let me give you one more example. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Don't chat. Close your eyes. Okay? The next word which I'm telling you is human being. Human being. Human being. Human being. Now tell me, did you get a definite picture in your mind? Did you get a definite picture? Yes or no? Hey, you guys are getting a lot of picture, man. Okay, what is the definite picture that you get? Okay, who said yes? Tarika, unmute yourself and talk to me, Tarika, quickly. Tarika, tell me quickly, unmute yourself.
Sir,
You say human being, what came to your mind?
you, sir. I got your picture, sir.
You got my picture. Why?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing you from 8 o'clock now, sir.
So that is why you got. But generally, what happens is you will get, not only I am not a human being, right? Okay, I mean, sorry, I am a human being, but I am not just the human being, right? There are a lot of people who are human beings, right? You have me, you have your, you have your parents and a lot of other people. They're all human beings, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Guys, are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you? Hello, guys, are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you right now? So I know that, okay, now who was this? I forgot whom am I talking to?
Tarika.
Tarika. So Tarika, okay, now when I say human being and when I say Subhash, then what comes to everybody's mind? The moment I say Subhash, what comes to everybody's mind? Guys, tell me, Subhash Kayu. Okay, the moment I say Subhash Kayu, what comes to everybody's mind? Okay,
Your
my picture
picture,
comes.
sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
But when I said human being, did everyone get the same picture of Subhash Kayu? Put that
No,
in the
sir.
chat box, guys. Did everyone get Subhash Kayu in their mind? No, right? Why you did not get Subhash Kayu in your mind when I said human being? Because for different people, different human beings are there. So Tarika got Subhash Kayu, okay, or Joshua got his mother, father, or Joshua got some other. So in general, you got different kinds of human beings. There was no particular human being that you got in your mind, isn't it, guys? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Hello, hello. Guys, put that in the chat box quickly. We are running out of time. There is a lot of things to explain. That is why you should be, in your war foot. Tuck, you should answer my question, right? So when you don't get a definite picture, okay, so you can put that into class. That is basically called as a class. Okay. Say for example, human being. Okay. So when I say clothes, okay. Now, okay, everyone close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Okay. Now when I say car, okay, car. Now tell me, which car did you get in your mind? Which car did everyone get in your mind? Okay, okay. Few people got Audi, few people got Maruti Swift, BMW, Maruti Swift, Honda, Volkswagen. So everybody got every kind of car. Okay. Now let me tell you one more thing. Okay. Now let me tell you one more thing. Right. Now close your eyes. Now close your eyes. Now close your eyes, guys. Everyone close your eyes. Okay. Now I'm telling you Honda City. Honda City. Okay. Now tell me what came to your mind. Now tell me what came to your mind. What came to everybody's mind? Hello, everybody mind what you got was Honda City. It means there was a specific picture in your mind, isn't it? There was a specific picture in your mind. It was definite. That was real. Whereas car was not real. You different people got different imagination of car. Okay, because car was not real, isn't it, guys? Yes or no, guys? Car was not real. Agree, disagree? Agree, disagree, right? So anything which does not have a definite picture is basically a class. Anything that does not have a definite picture is basically called as a class, and anything that has a definite picture, like Subhash KU, Subhash KU is an object. Okay, clothes, when I say shirt, everyone now just guys, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, guys, quickly close your eyes, and now say shirt. Okay, I'm saying shirt now. Hey, who is the dirty fellow opening the nonsense? Okay, now tell me, the moment I said shirt, okay, now what came to your mind? Tell me, what came to your mind, guys? What came to your mind? Okay, what came to your mind? Shirt came to your mind. Okay, so now are you getting the picture, definite picture of that right now? So that is basically called as an object. That is basically called as an object. Okay, now when I say what was the Honda City, right? Honda City became your object because you have a definite picture about it, my dear friends, right? So class is basically will tell you a type. Okay, now what will class will tell you? Class will basically tell you a type. Okay, no, and objects are nothing but real-time entities. They are called as real-time entities, which will basically, okay, now listen to me very carefully, guys. It might look little bit difficult, but it is quite easy. So listen to me. They are real-time entities which are in real, right? No, they are in real. Oh, Vasanti, in shirts there will be different. Vasanti, can you please listen to me, Vasanti? Vasanti, can you unmute yourself? Vasanti, can you unmute yourself? Vasanti, you're there? Can you unmute yourself and talk to me, please? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Vasanti,
Yes.
kindly keep
Sir.
quiet and listen to me carefully. And when I ask you whether you have doubt, you can ask me. Is that okay, Vasanti?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, because you're disturbing the entire class. Everybody are looking at your comment and they will not focus on what I am telling. Is that okay? So it is a common sense that you have to just listen to me and then you can ask me in the doubt session. Is that okay, Vasanti?
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
No problem. Now listen to me. Okay, guys, listen to me first. You don't type anything. If you have any doubts, unmute and talk to me. That's all. If I see anyone commenting here, I will ban you now immediately. So listen to me carefully. Right? Yeah. Right. So objects are nothing but real-time entities which has a definite picture. Guys, I'm telling you, making you understanding class and objects is really complicated. Okay, but I'm trying to simplify things a lot. I kindly request you to support me and be with me, right? So just I'm taking you, I'll answer all your questions in the doubt session today. So don't worry, just be with me, just focus on what I'm saying, be with my flow. Is that okay? I know where you'll get doubts and all that. So please don't disturb me in the class. Just listen to me like a flow, like a water. Be with me. I will understand all your queries. I'll take all your queries. Is that okay? Right? Yeah. Now, having said that, right? So now, okay. So what is a class and what is an object? Anything which you close your eyes and for which you don't get a definite picture is called as a class. Okay, and anything that you close your eyes and you get a definite picture, you basically called as an object, right? So it means, okay, objects are real, in real. That is why they call it as real-time entities. But can you see any real, when you say human being, is it real, guys? Is human being real? Human being is general, isn't it? Human beings are nothing but generic word. Clothes are a generic word. Car is a generic word, correct? No, whereas Subhash KU is specific. This is generic, whereas Subhash KU is specific. Object is nothing but specific. Is that okay? Object is specific, right? Generic and specific. Okay, so class is basically a type. Okay, and object are nothing but a real-time entities which will be of this type. It means Subhash KU is an object of type human being. Okay, shirt is an object of type clothes. Okay, Honda City is an object of type car. Okay, and what else? Brinda, can you please mute yourself, Brinda? Next time, if I see anyone unmute, who are on, unmute, I would actually ban you from the class. Common sense, man. What kind of guys you are? Anyways, okay. Now, listen to me carefully, right? So I'm repeating once again so that it should go and sit in your head. Just I'm repeating, listen to me very carefully, right? Object are very, very specific. You can get a definite picture about it. Okay. For a class, you will not get a definite picture about it, right? So this class will describe how your object should look like. Okay, this class will describe how the object will look like. This class will describe how your object should look like. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Hello, you're getting what I'm trying to tell you? Yes or no? Okay, now let me give you an definition for object. Object is something that will occupy space, okay, has a behavior, okay, okay, and has a state, and they will have a state. What is it, guys? They will have a state. Can you please put that in the chat box? Every object will occupy space, they will have a behavior, and they will have a state. Okay, listen to me carefully. Every object, real-time object, will occupy space, they will have a behavior, and they will have a state. Right now, let me explain that to you very clearly. Listen to me carefully, my dear friends. Okay, now listen. Okay, now let me talk about Subhash. Now, Subhash is an object or a class? Tell me. Subhash is an object or a class? You tell me. Subhash is an object or a class? It's an object, right? Now, if Subhash wants to exit, don't you think he wants space on this planet? Yes or no? Don't you think he needs to stay somewhere? He needs to have some space, no? So basically, every object will have a space. Okay. Now, don't you think he has a state? Don't you think he has a state? Don't think this state is Karnataka state, Tamil Nadu state, Kerala state. I'm not talking about that state, okay? Because there are few people who will think I am Subhash wants a state. That is not the state. State in the sense he is, his attributes. Okay. Now say for example, now listen to me. Okay. The state is Subhash is, guys, I'm fair or a dark. What do you think? I'm fair or dark? Okay, I am fair, medium. Hey, who is that medium? Who is that saying medium? Let me see. Hey, who is that? Bhagyashree, I am medium for you. I'm not looking fair. Huh? I am very, very fair. Hey,
No, sir, you are looking like that in video, sir. Sorry, sir.
You see my Instagram photo, full fair.
Yes, sir, I saw, sir. Morning walks, I saw, sir.
You saw?
Yes, sir.
In that, this one, no, there is no filter. So I could not put filter today in video. But other photos you see, I put filter and I have made it brighter. Did you see?
Yes, sir.
So I am very bright and fair. Okay?
Yes, sir.
How dare you say I am not fair? I am
so
fair.
You don't look like fair when I see you in videos, sir.
Is it? But I am actually fair. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. The state is what? So Subhash has a state called as color. Subhash has a color, isn't it, guys? Yes or no? Subhash has a color. Okay. Subhash has a height. Subhash has a height, isn't it? Okay. And Subhash has weight, isn't it, guys? Subhash has a weight. Okay. So these are called as the state of this object. Okay. The state, that is an attribute, state or attribute, right? Now, Subhash has a behavior. Okay. Now, Subhash has a behavior. He can behave. He has a behavior. What is the behavior? What is the behavior, guys? The behavior is he can talk. He can talk. Okay. He can talk. He can walk. He can walk. He can eat. Isn't it, guys? Okay. So other talking, I'll make it. He can scold. If anyone does, unmute, he will scold. He is very rough fellow. This Subhash is very rough fellow when it comes to teaching. He will ban them. He will actually scold them, isn't it? So this is one of the, what is that? He's one of the, he can sleep. He can sleep, isn't it? He can scold, ban, sleep, walk, talk, eat, and all those things, isn't it? So these are basically called as what? Okay, these are basically called as, hey guys, why are you making me do so many things? Yeah, run, breathe, and all that. Hey, dirty fellows, stop. Enough, run, breathe, then you will do something. Listen to me now carefully. Okay, so what are these called as, guys? These are basically called as your behavior. Is that okay? So every object, guys, listen to me. Today I will get really very angry because it's a very important topic and I want everyone to listen to me. Okay, I am why I will get angry, you tell me. If you do not understand, I will get angry. You're understanding, guys? When will I get angry? Please tell me when I will get angry. Hey, Bhagyashree, unmute yourself, Bhagyashree.
Yes, sir.
You only told I am not fair, no?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, when will I get angry?
If we don't understand, sir.
Exactly. So, when you won't understand, when you won't listen to me, when I'm talking,
Yes.
you will be chatting there, no? You will put all your doubts, unwanted doubts, which will be cleared later. When you're not in flow with me, I'll get angry because you are not following. That is the reason. Okay. Now, guys, you'll have to just follow and just answer only when I ask. Now, no more chatting. Okay. Now, listen to me, guys, right? So, this is an object, isn't it? This is an object. What do you mean by object? Object is nothing but real object, real time entity. It is a real time which is existing, isn't it? So, this object, three things. What are they? Hey, who is that again? Unmute. Who is that? Hey, Anu, I will ban you. Okay, so what will this object has? Object has three things. What are they? One is space, then it has a state, okay, and then it will have a behavior. So Subhash occupies space. He needs space to exist, isn't it? He needs space and he has a state. What is the state? That is basically how Subhash looks like, right? He might have a color, he might have a height, he has a weight, isn't it, guys? Yes or no? Okay, color is what? Color, let me give value to that state. Okay, color is what, guys? Okay, color is what? Okay, white, complete white, not white. White is not white. What is it? Completely fair. Okay, fair. What do you call that? Yeah, full fair, full bright. Let me write bright. While I'll write full bright color, bright like tube light, full bright. Okay, then height. What is height? Okay, tell me what is height, guys. What is my height? It is 5.9. Okay, 5.9 feet is my height. Okay, now weight little bit extra. Okay, around 80 kilos, 80 kgs, right? So these are my state, isn't it? These are my state. Okay, now what about behavior? Behavior is I can talk, I can walk, I can eat, I can scold, I can sleep. These are called as my behavior, right? So this is there for every objects. Every object will occupy space. They will have a state and will have a behavior. Is that okay, my dear friends? Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hello, guys. Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Everyone, did you understand? Okay, now listen to me carefully. Okay, now this object should be of some type. Yes or no? This object should be of some type. Can you tell me what is my type, guys? What is the type of Subhash? Can you tell me? I belong to which type, guys? Okay, what is my type? What is my type? Okay, so the type is what? It is human being. It is basically human being. It is human being. It is human being, correct? No, so human being, this is basically called as a class. This is basically called as a class. Okay, so human being is a class and Subhash is an object of type human being. Did you understand? Can you put that in the chat box, guys? Subhash is an object of type human being. Did you understand? Okay, Subhash is an object of type human being. Put that in the chat box, please, quickly. Subhash is an object of type human being. Is that okay? Is that okay? Hello, is that okay? Did you understand what I'm actually trying to tell you? Right? Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you, guys? Yes or no? Okay. Now, let me give you one more example. Right? Now, listen. Okay, listen to me. So, guys, listen. Hold on. Okay, cool. Now, listen. Don't chat. If anyone chats, gone. What will Subhash do if you chat now? What will I do if? Hey, I'll ban FSA. Ban now. I'm telling you not to chat. No chatting. Listen now. Okay. Now, listen to me. Right? This class is there, no? This class will tell how this Subhash will look like. This class will tell how its objects should look like. I'm repeating again. I'm repeating so that you understand. This class will tell you how the objects that is created out of this class must look like. That is the use of class. Someone said no, Ashwak said, and someone said, right, that class is basically a blueprint. Yes or no? So this class will define, this class will say how this object of this class must look like, right? No. So for example, listen to me carefully here. Okay, listen here, guys. Do you all know idli? Do you all know idli, guys? Do you all know idli? Everybody knows idli, right? No. So idli is in which shape? Idli is in which shape, guys? Idli is in which shape? It is kind of circle. It is kind of round, isn't it? Who will decide? Okay, Joshua, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Joshua, what is the size? What is the shape of the idli?
Round, sir.
Round. Who will decide the size, the shape of idli? Tell me. What will
Sir,
decide?
that mold, sir, idli mold.
Exactly, correct. No, that mold will tell you how that idli should look like, isn't it? No, correct. No.
Yes, sir.
So that mold is basically called as what? It is the
Class.
class, right? No, and out of this mold, you can create any number of idlis. Yes or no?
Yes,
Out of
sir.
mold, you can create any number of idli. Yes or no? Idli 1, idli 2, okay, idli 3, and this is idli 4. Correct? No, you can have. What are these idlis called as? No, what are these idlis?
Objects.
These idlis are real objects. They are objects, okay, of type what? Of type. These idlis are of what type? Hey Joshua,
Sir, yes, sir.
what is the type
Round,
of idli?
sir.
No,
Round.
no, idli is of type mold. Okay, because mold is the one which will actually decide how the idli would look like. Okay, no. So idli is an
Okay,
object
sir.
of type mold. Okay. Now let me give you one more example, guys. Let me give you one more example. Okay. Now, okay, human being. Okay, human being. Okay, human being. Okay. Now tell me, Joshua, human being will have what all characteristics? What all characteristics human being will have? According to you, a
Characteristics.
human being, what all human being should have? It must occupy space. No?
Kind. Yes,
Must
sir.
occupy, human being must occupy space, no?
Sir,
Sir.
human being is a class, no, sir.
No, correct. If you suppose you create a human being, an object out of this human being, what all human
Yes,
beings
sir.
should have? Subhash Q
Should
is a,
occupy space. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Subhash Q has a is an object, right? It must have a space,
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
who will? So there should be a common characteristics, isn't it? There must
Yes,
be a
sir.
common. Okay, wait. Let me explain this like this. Okay. Now human being. Okay. Now human being is what?
It is
What
a
is human
class.
being? It is basically a class. Okay. Now out of this human being, now tell me, is Subhash a human being?
Yes, sir.
Subhash is a human being.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Joshua,
Human being.
human being. Okay. Now anyone else you say? Ashfaq. Okay. Ashfaq is a human being.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sahil, human being, no?
Human being. Yes, sir.
No. Now, what are Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, Ashfaq? Who are they? They're all objects.
Yeah, sir.
They're all
They are
objects,
all
no?
objects.
Objects of what
Yes, sir.
type?
Human being type.
Human being type, correct? No?
Yes,
Now,
yes, sir.
Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, Ashfaq. Okay. Don't you think they will all share the common properties?
Yes, sir.
What is the common properties that they would be having? Tell me. Human beings,
are all-
they will have eyes, they will have nose, they will have height, they will have weight, they will talk, they will walk, they will run. Yes or no? They will
Yes,
have
sir.
yes or no. So let me
Yes.
take one thing. Okay. So now this human being will say how its objects would look like. Okay. No. So human being will say like this. Okay. Anyone who is being created out of me. Human beings telling, this class is telling, if anyone is being created out of me, okay, no, they should have these common characteristics. What are those common characteristics? Tell me. First one is that they will have height.
Height.
Correct? They will have weight. Okay. They can, these are state.
Talk.
These are state, isn't it? These are
They can
state.
talk.
Okay. Now let us come to
Okay, sir.
behavior. They can
Talk.
talk. Okay. They can talk. They can eat, isn't it? They can
Yes, sir.
eat. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So what are these called as?
Behaviors.
Behavior. Okay. Now listen to me. So class is telling that, okay, class is telling that, see boss, class is telling to whoever is the programmer is telling, class is telling, see, I am a class and I have, no, any object that I'm actually creating out of this must have a state and must have a behavior. Is that okay? Joshua, did you
Okay,
understand
sir.
this?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Guys,
sir. I got
everyone
it.
in the class, do you understand what I'm actually trying to tell you? Hello, everyone in the session, are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay, so what this class will tell is that this class is telling, if you are creating objects out of me, then each and every object must have height, weight, and they should talk and eat, isn't it? So it means Sahil will have height and weight, he will talk and eat. Okay, Subhash will have height and weight, he will talk and eat. Joshua will have a height and weight, he will talk and eat. Ashwak has a height and weight, and he will talk and eat. Yes or no? Hello, Joshua.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want you to reply. Okay, you are representing
Okay,
the
sir.
entire class. Yes or no? So let
Okay,
me write
sir.
it.
Okay, sir.
Height, weight, he will eat, and he will talk. Correct?
Talk.
He will talk.
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, Subhash also will have height, weight, eat, and talk. He will also do this. Okay, no? Who is describing that what his object should have? Who is describing? Tell me. Who is
Class.
describing? Class is describing. Very good. Class is describing what its object must have. Okay, no? Okay. Height, weight, okay, eat, and talk. Isn't it? Height, weight,
Yes,
eat,
sir.
and talk. Isn't it, guys? Yes or no? Now, Joshua, tell me. Now, okay, boss, human being told that Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, Ashwak, everybody are having height, weight, eat, talk, height, weight, eat, talk, height, weight, eat, talk, height, weight, eat, talk. But what changes? What will change?
So the name of the objects alone change.
No, listen. What changes is that, okay, each and every object, its state's value will change, isn't it? Its state's value will change, right? Sahil also has height, weight, eat, talk. Okay, Subhash also will have height, weight, eat, talk. Joshua also will have height, weight, eat, talk. Okay, Ashfaq also will have height, weight, eat, talk. But what changes is these are four different objects of class, same class human being. But what changes is their state will change, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Sahil will have a height of say 5.9. Okay, weight would be 65. Okay, now what about Subhash K's height would be say 5.9. His weight would be 80. Okay, Joshua would be 5.11. Okay, 5.11. His weight would be say 79. Ashfaq would be 6.1. His weight would be say 81. Okay, yes or no? They're all different. Its values are changing, isn't it? See,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
class will only say how my objects should look like. Okay, but the objects values might change in real time, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Right? Now, let me tell you something very important. My dear friends, listen to me. Okay, listen to me. These are what is eat and talk called as? Eat and talk, eat and talk, eat and talk. What is it called as?
Behavior.
They are called as behaviors. Sahil might have the behavior eat and talk, but the way he eats is totally different. Might be he eats say chicken. Example, he might eat chicken. Okay, no, and Subhash might eat say fish. Okay, might eat fish. Okay, and Joshua, you might eat say mutton. Example, right? No, that is goat or something, mutton. Okay, and Ashwak might eat only he might eat only idlis. He might eat only idlis. Did you see that? Different people will have different kind of eating habits, right? And now, based on this behavior, your state will change. Okay, so who will change the state of an object? My dear friends, I know it is overwhelming, but listen to me. Be with me, you will understand. Okay, so who will change the state? The behavior will change the state of an object. My dear friends, the behavior, because Sahil will eat chicken, fat content is more, his weight might increase. Yes or no? Subhash will
Yes,
eat
sir.
fish, okay, but it is not having that much of fat content. Therefore, what happens? His weight may remain the same, right? So Joshua will eat mutton, which is red meat and full of fat. His weight might increase, right? So his state, that is the object's state, will change based on the behavior. Okay, behavior will change the state of an object. You're understanding what I'm trying to tell you, guys? Hello. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so
Got it.
what is that you want to know now? Now, tell me. So, don't you think Sahil will have a house? He has to stay somewhere, right? So he has a space. Subhash also needs a space. Joshua also needs a space. So Ashfaq also needs a space. Yes or no, Joshua? Correct? Am I understanding?
sir.
Are you
Correct.
understanding
Correct.
what I'm trying to tell you? So,
Yes, sir.
what am I trying to tell you in this session is that, okay, no, class is basically, as you said, a blueprint. This will tell you how the objects must look like. Okay, but each and every object's states, that is the value might change, but everyone will have the state, right? But its value will change. It means human being will say any object that is being created out of me must have height, weight, talk, and it. They must have height, weight, and they must be able to talk and it, right? So Sahil has height, weight, Subhash has height, weight, Joshua has height, weight, Ashfaq also height, weight. But what changes? Its value changes, isn't it? Sahil might have a different height and weight, okay, because he eats chicken. The behavior is different. The way what he eats is different. Though he eats, what he eats is different. Okay, Subhash also has height and weight, and depends on what he eats, right? Joshua also has height and weight, but he depends on what he eats. Behavior, correct? So behavior will change the state. My dear friends, did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hello,
Yes, sir.
hello, guys. Yes or no? Okay, so human being is basically the type Okay, human being is basically the type, and Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, and Ashwak, they're all real-time objects. They are real-time objects. They are real-time objects. Now let me give an example, another example. Listen to me carefully. Okay, guys, all these days we are doing something called as int a, comma B, comma C. Isn't it, Joshua? Yes or no?
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
Now, when you compare this with this, okay, it is like this, right? A is of type integer.
Int.
B is of type
Is of
integer.
type int.
C is of type integer. So, how A, B, C should behave depends on whom?
Int.
What is int?
Int is a
Data.
class.
It is basically a data type.
Data type. Yes,
Int
yes,
is
yes.
basically a
Data
data type,
type.
isn't it? So A, B, C are variables of type integer. So how this A, B, C should behave depends on the data type. Yes or no, Joshua?
Yes, sir.
When I
Yes,
say
sir.
Joshua, it is for entire class. Okay. So isn't it similarly? Okay. Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, Ashwak, they're all real-time objects of type human being. Okay. So human being is basically called as a reference data type. What is it called as? It is called as reference data
Reference
type.
data type.
You remember, guys, in the first page, go to first page of this chapter, guys, first page. Okay. Go to page number, where is it? Page number. Okay, guys, go to page number 11. Go to page number 11. Guys, go to page number 11. Guys, I want you to go to page number 11. Once you go to page number 11, just say done. Go to page number 11 and say done. Done. Now, did you see how many types of data types are there? How many types of data types are there, guys? Tell me. How many types of data types are there? Two types. What are they? Primitive types and reference types. You see that? Primitive types and reference type. Isn't it? Did you see that? Primitive types and reference type? Yes or no? Now, what are primitive types? Inbuilt. Int A, comma B, comma C. Int is a primitive data type. Int is a primitive data type. What is it? Int is a primitive because it is defined by the language. It is defined. Int is defined. Int, float, char, byte, short, long, double. All these are defined by the. Tell me, guys. It is defined by whom? Its meaning has been defined by whom? Guys, tell no quickly. It has been defined
Language.
by language. Which language? Java language.
Java.
It already defined its meaning, right? Whereas, did Java language give the definition for human being, guys? Did Java
No,
language
sir.
give the definition for human being? No, right? No. Okay. So that is who is giving the meaning to it? Programmers, we programmers, right? No, user defined. So that is why such kind of data types are called as reference data types or user defined data types. Reference data types or user defined data types. User defined data types. Do you understand this, guys? User defined data types. So basically classes are nothing but user defined data types or reference data types. Okay. And Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, Ashfaq, they're all objects of type human being.
Human
class.
beings.
Is that okay? So Sahil, Subhash, Joshua, Ashfaq, they're all objects of data type human being. Human being is what kind of data type? User defined data type. Is that okay? Hello, guys. Did you
Okay,
understand? Okay. Okay. Now Joshua.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want you to ask me one doubt. You know what is the doubt? That doubt is Joshua asked me, Bash, why didn't Java give data type called as human being? Ask me.
Sir, why did Java didn't give a data type named human being?
Java did not give this data type called as human being because if suppose Java gave you data type called as human being, Rohit will ask Java, where is the data type for car? Correct, no, Joshua?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then Java will say, okay, pa, I will give you data type called as car. Then Dhyanesh will ask Java, where is the data type for furniture? Yes or no?
It should have.
Then
Yes,
Java
sir.
will
Yes,
say,
sir.
okay, pa, I will give you for data type for furniture. Then Snow will ask, tell me Java, where is the data type for, tell me something else, for clothes. Yes or no? Now tell me, can Java give you data types for each and every real-time objects that you can see on this planet, guys? Possible?
Impossible, sir.
Possible? impossible. Java cannot give you user-defined data types, or it cannot give you built-in data types for all the objects that you can see around this globe, around this planet, isn't it? It is impossible. That is why Java said, see boss, I will give you some basic data types like byte, short, char, int, float, double, long and all that, which is normally used in mathematical operations and all that. Okay, if you want to represent anything in real time, like human beings or car or vegetables or fruits or animals or furnitures or clothes or anything like that, I will not be able to do it. Rather, you can do it yourself using the term called as class. That is why this concept of class came. Guys, did you understand what I'm saying? Hello guys, did you
Yes,
understand
sir.
what I'm saying? Okay, no, Java said all built-in data types I'll give you, but if you want to create some user-defined data types for all the real-time objects like human being, vegetables, fruits, I will not be able to give, because it is impossible for me to give so many real-time objects. But if you want in your program to use some kind of objects like that, then you can create your own data type using, using the word called as class. Do you understand, guys? So class is basically a way to create user defined data type out of which we can later create objects. Guys, did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Joshua, did you understand?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Hello everyone, did you understand or not? Put that in the chat box quickly. Do you understand or not what I'm trying to tell you? Isn't it? Okay, now everyone tell me, guys, everyone. So Joshua, tell me, what is a class?
A class is a generic type, sir.
It is it can be used for a user defined, to create user defined data types to represent
types.
real-time objects, correct?
Objects, yes, sir.
It is a way to create it will describe the real-time objects, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you define an object?
Object will be
Define an object. How do you define an object?
sir, object is a real-time entity which is specific.
It is a real-time entity which will occupy space.
Space.
It will have
has a state and have a
it has
behavior.
behavior. Correct? No. Who will
Yes, sir.
change the state of an object?
The state of an object is influenced by behavior.
Exactly. Very good, Joshua. Claps for Joshua. Very good, right? No. So the behavior will change the state of an object. For example, if Sahil eats more of chicken leg pieces, what will happen? Chicken leg
He will become
pieces.
fat.
What will happen, guys? His fat will increase and Sahil will become a fat man. Isn't it, guys? Yes or no? So if his behavior will change the weight, okay, from 65 he will become 105. Yes or no? If he eats more chicken leg pieces fried in oil, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
So Sahil, you have to eat only chicken breast and thigh pieces which is rich in protein, and eat it without frying, so that you will have real good muscles. Is that okay, my dear friends? Guys, did you understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Joshua, you're understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. I understood.
Yeah, your intention should not be to lose weight. Your intention should be, sorry, your intention should not be to lose weight. Your intention should be to lose what?
Sir, actually the intention is to lose weight, no, sir.
No, your intent, see there, people are saying your
Fat,
intention
yeah,
should be
yeah.
to lose fat.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Your body consists of muscles and fat. Okay, you must never lose muscle. Muscle is very costly. It is very difficult to get muscle. You will not get muscle. You know that if you want muscle, you have to do a lot of gym. You have to do strength training, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Tisha, I will ban you from the class. Dirty fellow. Tisha. Hey, who is that girl? Tisha, man. Tisha, are you in class? Shall I ban you or what? I'll ban her. She cannot come back to class. There is a problem. Tisha, can you please mute yourself? I am here, it seems. Wherever you are, mute yourself quickly. Disturbing the class. What kind of people here you guys are? I am here, it seems. Okay. So what I was telling, man, Joshua?
Sir, you were saying it directly impacts state and you should lose fat.
Yeah, I was talking about weight loss program, no, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying.
So I told you that muscles are very costly. If you want to muscles, no, you have to do strength training. Correct, no? So, my dear
Yes,
friends,
sir.
you are not supposed to lose muscle. You have to only lose what? You have to lose fat. Correct? No, you have to lose fat, and gaining fat is very easy. Eat chicken leg pieces fried in oil, you'll get you'll become fat like Sahil. Is that okay? Okay. Having said that, so behavior will actually influence your state, isn't it, my dear friends? Did you understand this? Guys, did you
Yes,
understand what I'm
sir.
saying? Correct. Now listen to me very carefully. I'm going to ask you something very important, guys. Okay. Now, tell me. Okay, tell me now. I am telling you something. You must tell me whether it is class or objects. Okay. Now, clothes. Is it class or object? Cloth. Class.
Class.
Very good. Okay. What about What about Hyundai i20? Hyundai i20. Hyundai
Object.
i20. Okay, it is an object. Very good. Object of what type? It will be an object of
Car.
what type? Tell me. It would be of type car. Very good. Okay. Now let me. Okay. Joshua. Joshua is an object or a class?
Object.
Of what type?
Human being.
Human being, isn't it? Human being. But you can also, in sometimes, you can go further and divide like this. Okay. Now listen to me. You can say human being. You can say human being. Okay. And you can, someone asked me, I don't know who asked, someone asked me, right? Now you can go further and divide like this. Human being can also be made as like this: boys and girls. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We'll discuss this later, okay? Or male or female. Suhinder is right. Male or female, not boys or girls, male or female. Okay, no? Human beings can be male or female, correct? No? Okay, but let us discuss all this later, right? Male. Again, now Joshua is male or female?
Male.
Male. Okay, so Joshua is a male. Okay, and we'll talk about Tamkin Banu. Okay, Tamkin, you are male or female? Yeah. Tamkin Banu, quickly. Very good. Tamkin Banu is female, correct? No? Tamkin Banu. You understand, guys? Okay. Now Joshua is an object of type male. Okay. Whereas male is again a type of human being. Okay.
Human
So
being.
how to, human being, like how to come up with this kind of structure, we'll discuss later. Let us not bother about it. For now, we have to only understand what is a class and what is an object. So basically, what is an object? Object is a real-time object that occupies space, that has a state and have a behavior. Behavior will change the state of an object. Okay. And to create an object, you basically need a class, and class will tell you how the object should look like. Guys, any doubt, ask me. Guys, any doubt, ask me. I'm waiting for 1 or 2 minutes. Tell me if you have any doubts, ask me. Guys, any doubts, ask me. I've tried my best to explain in a very simple way. Tell me, you have any doubt, ask me. I'm waiting, quickly. Okay, shall I start? Joshua, we'll start next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll start.
Super. Okay. Now we will go to the second concept. What is the second feature?
Encapsulation.
Encapsulation. Guys, the class might extend, so please don't run away. Very important. You will not get this kind of explanation. So listen to me very carefully, guys. Okay. Yeah. Now encapsulation, right? Now tell me, guys, what do you mean by encapsulation? Joshua, what do you mean by encapsulation?
Sir, covering it with something.
Covering it means covering which?
Sir, what should be covered? Covering something.
Okay. Anyone else knows, guys? What do you mean by encapsulation? Encapsulation. Putting state and behavior together. Hey, this fellow Sahil is everything copying from the material and chatting over here. Hey, Sahil, I will ban you. Copying everything and putting it over here. Dirty fellow here. Okay, so something wrapping of data, keeping things packed, or your organs inside. Who is that? Nityashri. Okay, Shruti. Okay, Shruti, unmute yourself and talk to me.
Sir,
Tell me, what do you mean by encapsulation?
it's like putting two things together or like closing them.
In computer terms, you tell me. In object-oriented type.
In book, it's putting together state and behavior.
That I know. Book you don't tell me. Tell me this one. Okay, how many are from computer science background? Just Nida Fatima, can you unmute yourself? Nida Fatima. Nida Fatima, can you unmute yourself? Nida Fatima, you are there, you are not there. This girl every time network issue only. This Nida Fatima. Okay. Nikita. Nikita, for you also network issue? Nikita Nagraj,
No, sir.
tell me, what do you mean? What were you trying to say?
Like securing the data with some kind of password or covering it up so that it is not available.
Which data? What is not available?
Sir, I think the properties of objects will be covered, sir.
Why it should be covered?
Sir,
Oh.
that's what.
Why it should be covered?
Sir, to protect it from other classes or some sort of stuff.
From other users.
Other users are Nikita. Who are other users, Nikita? What do you mean by other users? Nikita, you are there, you are not there.
I'm there, but I
Tell
don't have
something.
any answer.
If you don't have answer, say I don't have answer. I'm waiting for you, no? You don't have answer. Nikita, you don't have answer, sure.
No, I'm not getting the right answer probably.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, listen to me. Okay, let me give you now example of, okay. Guys, are you all listening to me? Say listening so that I can proceed further. Are you listening to me? Are you guys listening to me? Yeah, everyone. Okay, yeah, listen to me carefully. I'm going to explain this in detailed manner now. Listen to me, okay? Now, okay, cool. Listen to me now, okay? Now, that is like this. In C, assume we are coding in C language, okay? We are coding in C language. Joshua, you are there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Just help me out, okay? So assume
Okay,
that
sir.
we are coding in C language and we are developing a library management system, LMS, okay?
Okay, sir.
In library management system, what is the main data?
Sir,
When you say library, what comes to your mind, man?
sir, printing, scanning, and that sort of stuff. Library in the sense books, sir. But in
What,
C,
man? When I say library means you are saying what comes to your mind, man? Library means what comes to your mind?
books, sir.
Books. So you thought C library.
Yeah, sir, I thought C library.
Okay, no, general library management system. Okay, so what comes to your mind?
Okay, sir.
Books only comes to your mind, isn't
Books.
it? You are developing that book management system, that is library management system. Okay, right?
Okay,
now,
sir.
Okay, now what I will do, now can you represent book? How do you represent book in C language? How will you represent book in C language? Using a concept called a structure, isn't it?
Yes,
If you don't
sir.
know C language, forget. Guys, if you don't know C language, forget, but try to understand, okay? I'm trying to tell you why encapsulation is needed, okay? Rather than just giving the definition, I want to tell you why this is needed, okay? Now just listen to me. If you don't know, it's okay, forget, okay? But try to listen, understand. So Joshua, you don't know C language,
Sir, I know a bit, sir, but this is a bit.
So structure, we basically represent books using a concept called a structure, correct? Because we don't have a data type, right? So struct
Yes,
book.
sir.
And how would you define a book? How do you define a book? We define a book using, okay, you can have a name, isn't it? Char name, okay? So then you will have the number of pages, isn't it? Int pages, okay? And then you will have the price also, isn't it? You will have, say,
Yes, sir.
float price, okay? Float price, okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to create an object out of it, okay? So how do I create object out of it, okay? So guys, if you don't know C, forget about it, but try to understand the gist of whatever I'm talking. Just try to understand what I'm actually telling, okay? So assume I'm creating a book object over here, struct book, okay? Give me one book name, yeah? So Subhash KU's book, okay? And Richie's book, okay? Richie's book, sorry, first God's book, then Subhash KU's book, isn't it, Joshua?
Yes, sir.
First should be God, then only Subhash KU, correct? No? Yeah, right. So first Richie's book and then Subhash KU's book, isn't it? Now, tell me, I'm writing on main method, sorry, main function. In C language, I'm writing on main function, correct? No? Tell me
Yes, sir.
what all operations, and this is
ये
global.
बड़ा कहती है? हाँ?
I don't know how to tell these fellows actually. Okay. They are listening to class or they are actually, trying to do something. I am putting in so much of effort to make you understand. Renuka, I'm trying to make you understand so much. You are actually talking there. It is such an important session, page number 65. What kind of guys you are here? Very bad here, very bad. Such an important concept. Okay, Joshua, now listen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so now, don't you think this is global? This is global.
Yeah.
This is global. It means everyone can access it, correct? Now tell me
Yes,
what
sir.
are the normal operations in a library management system? What is the normal operation? Okay. Normal. If you go to library, what all will happen? Okay,
Sir, you
so
can
you will issue the
get
books.
the book.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
basically they can issue the book, isn't it? They
Yes,
can
sir.
issue the book. Okay,
Issue
then
the
what
book.
else?
You can return a book.
Return a book. Okay, return book. Then what else? Now, don't you think in that library management system you can sort the books also?
Yeah, sir, you can sort.
That sort, you can sort the books. You can tell the software to sort the books in specific based on the title, isn't it? Okay.
Yes,
then,
sir.
okay. So then we also have login. First of all, the librarian has to log into that software, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now my question to you is that to issue this book, okay, should this function go and touch this books and all that?
Yes, sir, it should.
Yes, no, it should, correct, no? Because
Yes,
to
sir.
issue the book, it has to go and refer to this objects, correct? So therefore,
Yes, yes.
it must access this, correct? No, because this is the global data, it can access this. Now, to return the book, should we actually test this objects?
Yes.
Yes, it has to test this objects, because without touching the book, how can I return the book, correct? No. Now,
Yes,
what about
sir.
sorting the books?
Yes.
It has to test this books. What about to
Yes.
log in? Yeah. What about for
No,
login?
it shouldn't. No, sir. No.
There is no need for login to go and touch the books, isn't it? Login needs a username, password. That's all. Correct? No.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no, guys? Everyone in the class. Yes or no? Login function has nothing to do with the books. Login function has nothing to do with the books, isn't it? Yes or no? It has nothing to do with books. Yeah. It is only username and password you have to enter. Okay, and it will basically what it will enter the thing. Okay. But my question is now, Joshua. My question to you is that don't you think this login can also go and touch this?
Yeah, it can, sir. It
Exactly.
can.
Though login must not touch this, still login can go and touch this data, isn't it?
Yes.
Correct? And change the value of this Richie SKU and all that. Guys, agree, disagree with me? Agree, disagree? Yes or no? Say,
Yes.
as per the terms, login must not go and touch the Richie and SKU. It has nothing to do with the books. But still, in C programming, because these two are global data, login can also go and touch. Some crappy programmer can write code inside login so that he is touching these values of Richie and SKU, and he might change the values of Richie and SKU. Yes or no? Guys, yes,
Yes,
no.
sir.
Agree, disagree? Joshua, are you understanding?
Yes,
or
sir.
no?
Yes,
So
sir.
don't you think it is bad? Don't you think it is bad?
It's bad, sir.
It is bad, no? Correct, no? Now, let me give you an example. Okay? Let me give you an example. Okay? There are, let me give an analogy. The analogy is, what analogy that I can give you? Let me think of an analogy. Okay, give me some time, guys. Let me think of a very nice analogy. Okay. Okay. Right? So, no, that is not a good analogy. Let me give you an analogy. Okay. Okay. Now assume. Now listen, guys. Okay. Guys, now listen to me carefully. Okay. Assume Subhash KU is conducting live classroom training. Okay. This is scenario 1. This is scenario 1. This is scenario 1. Okay. Now this is scenario 1. Okay. And this is scenario 2. This is scenario 2. This is scenario 2. Okay, no, this is what, guys? Live classroom. Okay, where I'm standing in front of you and you're all sitting in the classroom and you're listening to me, isn't it? Right? So Subhash KU, okay, what he did before, no, this is Subhash KU, okay, and these are set of students who are sitting. So scenario 2, okay, and set of students sitting over here, right? Now tell me, Subhash KU, in between the class, he got a call. He got a phone call and he actually went out of the classroom. Before going out of the classroom, okay, he said the students not to talk, don't disturb the class, don't talk, everyone sit silent, and he went. Yes or no, Joshua?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you think students will listen?
Not at all possible.
Not at all possible, correct? No, it means,
Yes,
it
sir.
is not, so Subhash has told not to do. He just told not to do and he actually went out, isn't it? Right? This is the first scenario, right? Now, the second scenario is that Subhash KU told not to talk and he hires one leader. From the class, he'll hire one leader and say, see if anyone is talking, okay, and write down their names, correct? And then Subhash will go out, correct? No? Yes or no? Now, in scenario,
Yes, sir.
do you think students will talk now?
Sir, it might be controlled, sir.
No, that's what it will be controlled now because
Yes, sir.
names would be definitely written. Okay. And
Yes,
I
sir.
told you that if suppose you go, if suppose I see anyone talking over here, I would be sending you out of my class, I told, and I came out, right? Now, don't you think there is someone who is actually watching them? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes.
This is like C, this is like Java. This is like C and this is like Java. You're understanding it? Subhash told not to talk, but there is no one to control. Subhash thought these guys are disciplined and they went out. I mean, Subhash went out. Yes or no? Correct? That is what
Yes,
happened
sir.
here. Okay. C language says this is a global data. Whoever has no access or no work with it, don't touch. But there are chances that this login function can go and touch. No.
Yes.
Yes or no? It means what? There is no discipline. There is no discipline in C language. C language says global data. Okay. It is a global data. Don't touch. But anyone can go and touch it. No. Yes or no, Joshua?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But here Java says, I will not believe you. I will put in discipline because I cannot tell you that, follow. Rather, I will force you not to do it so that I will have a leader over here so that nobody can actually talk. Did you understand the difference? Okay. Now I'll tell you the same way, the code. Okay. Now let me see how to do it in Java. Okay. In Java, what it will tell you? Now listen to me. In Java, it will say like this, okay? In Java, it says this, okay? Now, class book, it will say class book, and you know what it will do? It will actually put only those. Okay, forget about Java. It is not Java. Let us make it as general object-oriented language. General object-oriented language. Either it is C++, Java, anything for that matter. Let us not talk about it, okay? Now, listen to me carefully. So, what will happen here is that Java says, okay, put those, that is the attributes of that object, n, p, and pr, okay, int n, okay, int p, and float pr, the state as well as the behavior that must act on the data together. Okay, no? So which are those? Issue book, okay, and then what is that? Return book, then
Sort book.
Sort book, and sort book, right? No, so
Yes, sir.
it says put those behavior which must act on this data together, okay, and whichever must not act on this data, put him outside. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is basically called as encapsulation. Okay, encapsulation means putting the data and the method that will act on the data together, bind them together, and put those methods that will not touch the data or that has nothing to do with the data outside, so that this fellow can never touch this. Understanding, guys? This is what is called as security. You're understanding data security. My dear friends, did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is encapsulation? Encapsulation is binding the data and the method that must act on the data together, and keeping the rest of the method out of this encapsulated class is called as encapsulation. Okay, so the advantage of encapsulation is that those methods which has nothing to do with these objects can be kept out, and they have no way to go and access them. Understanding? The security has been provided within the class. Okay, so who can access N, P, and R? Only issue books, return books, and sort books. These are the methods or the behavior. These are the only methods that can access this because they are part of this class, and this is called as encapsulation. So let me repeat once again. Encapsulation is nothing but putting the data and the methods that act on this data together, and keeping those methods that has nothing to do with this data outside is called as encapsulation. My dear friends, did you understand? Guys,
Yes,
did you
sir.
understand what do you mean by encapsulation, guys? I'm giving you reason also why they have actually come up with encapsulation, my dear friends. Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hello, yes or no? Okay, guys, any doubts, ask me. Any doubts, you can ask me now. Guys, tell me if you have any doubts, ask me quickly. Guys, tell me if you have any doubts, you ask me. Guys, tell me if you have any doubts, ask me quickly. Hello, guys, any doubts, you can ask me quickly. I'm waiting for you.
I have a doubt here. I'm Jagannath Jagannath.
So, Jagannath?
Yes.
Jagannath, tell me.
So if I want to have a function that that gives me a list of books that has a price something above 70. So I want to write a function that will list me the list of books that has price above 70. So in that case, the function should be within the class, or it can be outside the class?
Simple question to you. Okay, what do you mean by encapsulation?
Encapsulating the variables not to access outside of the class.
See, no, not sorry, that is not the thing. Okay, now listen to me. Okay, the concept is simple. Any book that has to touch the variable must be inside the class. That is, it should be encapsulated together. Okay, now what is your question? You're asking me that I want to write a function which has to touch the book. Obviously it has to be part of the class, right?
Yes.
No, you answer. I mean, if you're clear, only keep the call. You can mute, and then please let us discuss.
But I want to access all the objects, right? I just want to access it. Yes.
You want to access?
Yes, I want to read the variable.
Course.
Yes.
What do you mean by read? If you want to read, you have to access. Access means what? It is
yes.
part of the class.
Correct.
Okay. Now you see this login function. Does this login has anything to do with this NPR and all that?
No, it doesn't.
Does login have anything to do with this book?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the book. Yes.
Absolutely nothing to do. It need not read, not write the data. Correct?
Correct.
It has nothing to do with book. So it must not be part of this. Got it?
Got it. Okay.
Promise or not? You must promise you understood or not?
Yeah, I understood.
Clearly?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Sir, does this mean?
Hello?
Yeah, one last question.
You can ask me a number of doubts.
So say I have two objects of book, rit and sk suku.
Okay.
And if I access it like this, rit.pr and suku.pr, will it be valid one? Can I access?
You're talking about the implementation code wise, no?
Yes, code wise. Yes.
Code
if
wise,
I can.
don't worry. Tomorrow, open page number 68. Open page number 68 quickly. Now only open page number 68. Did you open page number 68?
Yeah, 1 second.
Jagannath, quickly. Page number 28. Sorry, 68. 68.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. What are you doing all this time now? Quickly.
68, yes.
68. What is the topic? Topic of that page.
Object oriented.
Next 68. Next one. Next chapter.
Classes and objects.
There I will tell you the code complete, how it is coded and all that. It is not 58, it is 68. I will talk about the code. Today's session is generic topic about object oriented thinking.
Okay.
You're understanding? So
yeah.
Your question, if you have your method that wants to access the state, it has to be part of that class.
Okay.
An object state, correct? No? So if that method has nothing to do with that object state, it should be outside. That's all.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
fine. Guys, shall I proceed further?
Sir, what is public class, sir, then?
Don't worry, don't worry about it. Tomorrow I will discuss all public class and all. Today, nothing to do with code. It's only object-oriented thinking. That's all. You're understanding? Nothing to do with code. What is public, private and all, we'll see later, tomorrow. Okay, today only concept. Did you understand the concept is my question. That's all. No code. In today's class, no code. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, nothing to do with code today. Only concept. Did you understand concept or not? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Sahil, I kindly request you to maintain the sanctity of the chat box. You are telling something and all nonsense which is not needed. Is that okay? Yeah. Fun is okay when it is in limited, time. What do you call it? It should be in limits. Is that okay, Sahil? Yeah. Your kiddishness should not spoil the class. Is that okay, Sahil? Yeah, be very careful. And Sahil, just to see if anyone is talking, let me know. Okay? Right. Guys, I am proceeding further. It's okay? No problem, Sahil. It's okay. Just see if anyone is talking there. Right? Now listen to me. Now, what is the next concept? Tell me, what is next concept, guys? What is
polymorphism.
Huh?
Polymorphism, sir.
Polymorphism. Okay. Now, before explaining, how many of you have watched this movie called as Onion in Tamil? Onion. Just put that in the chat box, guys. Onion in Tamil, or Aparichit in Hindi. Aparichit in Hindi, or Aparichitudu in Telugu. It's a very famous movie. Yes or no? Joshua, you have watched?
Yes, sir. I have watched it, sir.
You watched that movie? Okay. Now,
Yes,
who is the hero in that movie? Okay, first of all, guys, how many of you have not watched? How many of you have not watched? Tell me in the chat box. How many of you have not watched? Just say me. Hey, don't say hero actor. This. How many of you have not watched? You tell me. How many of you have not watched? Okay, no. If you're not watched, okay, please do go and watch. What are you doing in life without watching such kind of good movies? Okay. You please watch Onion movie or Aparichit in Hindi. Is that okay? That is a very good movie, very beautiful movie, Shankar's movie. Okay, you have to watch that movie definitely. Okay, now, so in that movie, okay, let me write Onion. Okay, so Joshua, tell me how many heroes are there in this movie?
Sir, I think it's 3, sir.
Hey, only one hero.
Sir, one hero. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One hero. Yes.
Only
yes,
one hero, correct? No, but he
yes,
will
sir.
act in different characters. What are they?
Sir, one is Ambi, another
So
one is
who is this
Onion.
hero? Tell me one hero. Who is this one hero?
Vikram.
He is Vikram. Only one hero is there. One hero will behave in different format. Yes or no? Right?
Yeah,
No?
sir.
So
Yes.
first one is what?
Ambi.
First one is Ambi. Then
Onion.
Remo.
Remo and Onion.
Then Onion. Isn't it, guys? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
In 3 format. Okay, he will behave. Let me just quickly check. Okay. Onion movie. Okay, let me see if there is any images. Okay, let me see if any images is there. Okay, guys, did you see here? Did you see now? There are guys. Can you see my this one screen? Can you see my screen, guys? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes.
So this he is who? See this movie. Who is this fellow? Joshua, tell me who is this fellow?
Remo, sir. He is Remo.
Hey, this is Ambi. Hey, you didn't watch
Sir,
the movie, man.
it's scrolling up and down, sir. It's not.
Yeah, now
staying.
you can see.
That is Ambi, sir. Yes, sir.
He is
Now it's
Ambi. Okay, what about this fellow?
fine. Onion, sir.
Onion. Okay, now what is this fellow? This fellow?
Remo.
He is Remo. Okay, this fellow Remo. Did you see that guy?
Yes, sir.
Guys, okay, this is one movie. He is Vikram. He is also Vikram. Yes or no? How many heroes
Yes,
are
sir.
there? How many heroes are
One
there?
hero.
One hero. Correct? No, one hero. How many characters? How many
3
characters, guys? How many characters? 3 characters. This is called as polymorphism. That's all. This is called as polymorphism. This is called as, guys, polymorphism. Okay, no, like it is, okay, one entity, different forms. One entity, different forms. Okay, now how will it take different forms? Based on different parameters that he will get. Yes or no? When he sees corruption, he will become Ambi, isn't it, guys? When he sees corruption, he'll become Ambi. When he sees Sada, no, what is her name? That girl's name, Sada only, no? When he sees Sada, he will become Remo. He'll become lover boy. Okay, and sorry, when he won't see
Corruption is Onion, sir.
when he won't see corruption, normal, he would be
Yes, sir.
Ambi. When he sees corruption, what will happen? When he sees
Onion.
corruption, he'll become Onion. Correct? No. So based on different parameters, based on different factors, he will act in different format. Isn't it, guys? This is polymorphism. Similarly, in Java also you have polymorphism. One entity, different forms. One entity, and one kind of polymorphism we already saw. What is that, guys? That is basically method overloading. Did you see that? Method overloading. Didn't we see method overloading, guys? Method overloading. Method overloading is a kind of polymorphism. Yes or no? How many names
Yes.
were there in Max? How many names? Tell me how many names?
3
Hey,
times. 3.
one name. One name.
One name.
One
Yes, sir. Yes,
name.
sir. One name.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
One name, but different implementation. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Different implementation. Did you see this, guys? 3 definitions were there. Yes or no? If suppose I say max of 5, then this int will get called. If I say max of, okay, max of say 5.5, okay, then double would be called, isn't it? Double would be called. Let me write it over here. Double would be called, isn't it? Double would be called, and then say character. Okay, now if I say max of a, then what will get called, guys? A character would be called. Didn't you see this, guys? Did you see this? Yes or no? And it is like Vikram. One Vikram is one, but acting like Ambi, Remo, and onion based on different parameters. Yes or no? There are three forms, one name, three forms, and this is called as method overloading, which is nothing but an example of polymorphism. Guys, did you understand what I'm saying? Guys, hello, did you understand polymorphism? Yes or no? That is basically called as polymorphism. Okay, so more about polymorphism we will be coding when we reach inheritance. Until then, just have patience. Is that okay? So once we have inheritance chapter, once we get into inheritance chapter, there is a separate chapter called as inheritance. There I will explain about method overloading. Is that okay? So assignment for today, the class is not over. Okay, the class is not over, listen to me, but the assignment for today is you have to watch this Onion movie. Is that okay? You have to watch this Onion movie, beautiful movie by Shankar. Beautiful movie by Shankar, guys. You have to watch this, guys. Okay, no? And special appreciation for, guys, what is the police name? Prakash Rai. Prakash Rai or Prakash Raj, whatever it is.
Raj,
you have
Prakash
he was Rai, he now changed his name to Raj, dirty fellow. Okay, now Prakash Raj, no, you have to see his acting and Vikram's acting, both super acting, guys. Okay, will you watch this movie tonight? Guys, will you watch this movie tonight? Okay, someone is telling it is like Amar Akbar, Antonio, nothing. You watch Onion, nothing can replace Onion. That is a wonderful movie. Man, see, some movies cannot be replaced by anyone else here. This is masterpiece movie by Shankar. Yes or no? Top class movie here. Okay, right. So now, don't know Tamil, sir. You watch, man. If you don't know Tamil, also you watch. What is there? You watch Hindi. Aparichit is there. Watch. Okay, guys. What is the next concept?
Expressions will speak, sir, in that movie.
Yeah, man, super, man. See, I'm telling you, we should appreciate such kind of movies. Okay, it is one wonderful movie. Guys, if you don't know Tamil, you watch Aparichit in Hindi. It is there in Hindi also, Aparichit. I will in the WhatsApp group, I'll put the names. Okay, today you have to watch that. Okay, now what is the next concept? Tell me.
Inheritance.
Inheritance. Okay, guys, now listen to me. Okay, guys, listen to me. Okay, what is the assignment for who are already watched? You go and sleep. Okay, that is assignment. Tamkin Bao, no, wait, I'll do for you. Wait, I'll give you assignment. Wait, what to do? It seems. Personally, you message me. I'll tell you what. Now, okay, guys, I'll talk about inheritance. Ready? Just say ready, guys, in the chat box. We will go with inheritance. The class will extend till 10 o'clock today. I'm very, very happy. It's okay. I will teach more. I want to teach you guys. Okay. Now, guys, by the way, how is the class? Enjoying the class, learning new things. What is your opinion? Tell me. Guys, how are you feeling? Enjoying? Nice? You're liking? Are you really learning? Okay, fine. Right. Now listen. Guys, listen. Okay. Inheritance, I'll tell you. There is a father. There is a father. Okay, no? There is a father. This is mustache. Okay. Now, listen to me. This father has a daughter. This father has a son or a daughter. We'll make it as a daughter. Okay. This fellow has a daughter. This father. Okay. When I say fellow, it is nothing but a father. Has a daughter. Okay, no? Daughter. Right? This daughter has a plait, that is hair. Okay, plait, right? Now listen to me carefully, guys. Okay, now this fellow has this what is that, a problem called as diabetes. What is it? What is he having, guys? This father is having a diabetes problem. Okay, so after the birth of this daughter, don't you think even this daughter might have diabetes? Diabetes is heredity, isn't it? So you can have diabetes problem, isn't it, guys? Yes or no? So daughter also will get a diabetes. This is called as inheriting the attribute of the father to the child. This is what? This is father or parent. This is called as parent and this is called as the child, isn't it, guys? Parent and child. Okay, so child is inheriting from the parent. Okay, so this diabetes originally belonged to whom, guys? To whom, Joshua, tell me? To whom did this belong? This attribute belonged to father. So because this child took birth from this father, okay, so this child will also have diabetes that is taken from the father. Is that okay? First concept.
Okay, sir.
Inheritance. So inheritance is nothing but acquiring the properties from the parent to the child is called as inheritance. Guys, okay? Till here, okay? It is not complete. Till here, okay? Acquiring the properties of the parent to the child is called as inheritance. Okay? Now, the thing is like this, right? Now, this daughter, now listen to me carefully, guys. This daughter will go to a doctor. this child will go to a doctor. Okay, no, what is this? What is this? Tell me, what is this?
Stethoscope.
Stethoscope, correct? No, doctor. Okay, so this daughter will go to this particular doctor. Okay, and this doctor will give medicines to this daughter. Correct? No, will give what? Medicines. Okay. Now, by giving medicines to this daughter, this diabetes will reduce for the daughter, isn't it, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But just because daughter went to the doctor, do you think father's diabetes will come down?
No.
Father's diabetes will come down, guys? Absolutely no, isn't it, guys? That is called as inheritance. It means, okay, child can inherit the properties from the parent, and if the child makes any changes to its property, no, that will not be reflected in the parent, is what I'm trying to tell you. Understood? Guys, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so daughter, that is a child, can inherit the properties of the parent. Okay, no, and if child makes any changes to the properties that it inherited from the parent, that changes will not be reflected in the parent. Correct? No, guys. I mean, in the attributes of the parent. That is called as inheritance. Hello, guys. Is that okay? Is
Yes,
that
sir.
okay? Guys, did you understand? Yes or no? Did you understand? Okay. There is one more thing. Okay. Now, did this father smoke, Joshua?
Might be, sir.
Hey,
He
no.
might
Who
have
are you?
smoked.
Father, no. Assume he's a good father. He's not smoking.
No, sir. No.
He's a
Okay.
good father. Will he smoke?
No,
Why are you saying might be?
sir. Might be, sir.
No, he won't.
50-50,
He's a good,
sir.
No, good father. He will not smoke.
Okay,
Correct?
sir.
No.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
will this daughter smoke?
She might smoke.
She will definitely smoke. See her? She is definitely smoking, isn't it? Correct? Now listen to me. Was this proper? Why you are laughing, Joshua?
Sir, nothing, sir.
Do you think girls will not smoke?
They will smoke, sir.
They will definitely. Near my house, there is one very nice posh area. It is called as, the Sanjay Nagar. Okay, that Sanjay Nagar, that road, you must see, girls will smoke more nicer than boys. Very posh they will smoke. After seeing that, even I have got inspired many times, but I did not try that. Yes or no? The way they smoke, anyone will get inspired. Wow, what a style kind of thing. But thank God I never have this habit of smoke. Anyways, that's not dirty fellows. Okay, fellies. Yeah. Now listen to me carefully. Okay. Now, did she acquire this property from the parent?
No, sir.
No, it means what? In inheritance, child can acquire the property from parent as well as it can have its own property. Isn't it, guys? Yes or no?
Yes,
That
sir.
is basically called as inheritance. So what is inheritance? Inheritance is nothing but a child class acquiring the property of the parent class, and child can add its own property to itself. And if the child makes any changes to the properties that it acquired from the parent, then that changes will not be reflected in the parent's property. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Please, did you understand? Hello, guys, did you understand what I'm saying? Clear? Not clear? Got it? Did not get it? What is this? I'm waiting for you. You can ask me doubts. Okay? Nothing to code today. So coding will start from tomorrow. Today only understand the concept. Any doubt is there? Any doubt, guys? Did you understand? Joshua, did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, no? Awesome. Now, shall we go to the next? Okay, before that, okay? Now I'll tell you what to do. Okay, listen. In interview, they'll ask you this very important question. In interview, no, they'll ask you this very important question. Okay, how do you decide whether two classes can become inheritance or not? Joshua, you understood what I'm saying?
Sir, no, sir.
It means,
Two
okay,
classes?
they will give you like this. Okay, they will give you some two classes, class A and class B. They will say,
Okay,
they will
sir.
give you this class A and class B. Okay, and they will tell you, okay, they will ask you this question in interview. They'll ask you this question: do you think class A and class B have inheritance relationship? Got what I'm
No,
saying?
sir.
No, generally. Did you
No.
understand the question? First of all, don't come to answer.
Yes,
do not
sir.
answer
Yes, sir. I
questions.
got it.
Did you understand
Yes,
the
sir.
question? So the question
Yes,
is,
sir.
the interviewer is asking, how do you know whether class A and class B are having inheritance relationship or not? Is the question. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me give you that. Let me give you an example. Okay. Now bathroom. Okay. Bathroom is there. You know bathroom, no? Bathroom,
Yes,
where we
sir.
take bath, correct? No, that is bathroom, right? Now, in bathroom, you know, tub is there. In Lux advertisement, you see Aishwarya will be sleeping in that tub. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is called as bathtub. That is called as bathtub, isn't it? Okay, that Aishwarya Kareena Kapoor will be sleeping. No, that is bathtub. Okay, now this is one class. Bathroom is one class, and bathtub is one more class. Okay, now do you think both can have inheritance relationship?
Yes, sir.
Think and say, can it have inheritance relationship? Bathroom and bathtub? Can it have inheritance relationship? Tell me, ma'am.
No, sir, not actually. No.
Can bathtub inherit from bathroom?
No, sir.
Can bathroom inherit from bathroom? Tell me what properties can it inherit from bathroom?
Nothing, sir.
You understood what I'm saying? Correct?
Yes,
No?
sir. Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
can these both have inheritance relationship?
No, sir.
Absolutely no. It cannot, because these two classes are different, isn't it? Yes or
Yes, sir.
no? Now, I'll give you one more example. I will give you an example of a class called as vehicle. Okay, no, this is one class, correct? Then I will give you an example of, you know, car. Okay, now can these have inheritance relationship, guys? Yes or no? Possible, not possible?
Possible.
Absolutely possible. No, why? Car, because I'll tell you how. Because car is a vehicle. Okay, so vehicle will give some properties, and car can extend some properties. No, yes or no? All the
Yes, sir.
correct, Firasat. All automobile property that a vehicle has can be inherited by car. No, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Guys, tell me, yes or no? So this no, now the interviewer will ask you, how did you come to a solution? How did you come to a conclusion that, you know, both can be inherited or both can have an inheritance relationship? Is by using the terminology is a, right? No, car is a vehicle. Yes or no, guys? So any two classes that satisfies this is a relationship, it means they can have inheritance relationship. Did you get that, my dear friends? Hello,
Yes, sir.
guys, did you understand this? Isn't it? Therefore, see the material, guys. See the material. See the material, what I've given over there. Did you see that material, guys? If suppose you want to decide whether two different classes have inheritance relationship, then it has to have is a, it has to satisfy is a relationship. Did you see that, Joshua? Car
Yes, sir.
is a vehicle. Okay, bike is a vehicle. Did you see?
Vehicle.
Alto
Yes,
is
sir.
a car. I-20 is a car. Avenger is a bike. Classic 350 is a bike. That is basically called as inheritance. Hello, guys, understanding what I'm saying? Okay, so this is a
Understood.
very important interview question for experienced people. I thought I'll be giving you, and the entire course is to make you equal to experienced people, right? No, you will become an expert, guys. Just listen to me, just follow my things. Okay, so they'll ask you this. No textbook will tell you this, guys. I can challenge, I can write and give you. No textbook will tell you these concepts, right? So listen to me, right? So it is what, if you want to have two different classes, if you want to know whether they can satisfy inheritance, then what is that it has to satisfy, guys? Tell me. If you want to bring in
Yes,
two,
sir.
okay, if you want to bring in, thanks, Anusha. If suppose you want to bring in, okay, if you want to bring in inheritance relationship between two different classes, then it has to satisfy is a relationship. Is that okay? It has to satisfy is a relationship. If it is satisfying is a relationship, then it means both can have inheritance. Is that okay? So in this case, tell me, who is inheriting from whom? Car is inheriting from vehicle. Correct? No? Car is a vehicle. You cannot say vehicle is a car. That is wrong. You cannot say car. You cannot say vehicle is a car. This is wrong. You cannot say that. Right? No? So that is, it is always car is a vehicle. It means car is inheriting from vehicle. Understood? Now, Joshua, you told inheritance is possible here. Is it possible now?
No, sir, not possible.
Bathtub is a bathroom.
Yes, sir,
Can you do that?
No.
Can you do that? Bathtub is a bathroom. Absolutely no, isn't it? No. So can you say bathroom is a bathtub?
No, sir.
It cannot say, isn't it? That is why this will not satisfy inheritance. Is that okay?
Okay,
Yes
sir.
or no? Did you understand, guys? Hello, guys, did you understand? Yes or no? Okay. Having said that, now shall we go to the next concept, guys? We will see coding tomorrow. Let us understand thinking. Object-oriented thinking is important. Programming later. First is thinking, then programming later. Okay. Now, shall we go to abstraction? Guys, shall we go to abstraction now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you mean by abstraction, Joshua?
Abstracting something from other things.
What do you
sir.
mean by abstracting something means what?
Abstracting in the sense getting a property of something.
Disha Anand, can you please unmute yourself and talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Disha, tell me what you want to hide.
So, hiding some complexity, like hiding the complex structures inside something. For example, if we take a remote for the television, so we don't see the complexity of the things inside. We just operate it by pressing the buttons over it.
You are absolutely right. But my question is, why you want to hide the complexity?
Just to make it look simple and understand
No.
only the important things.
Why? What will happen if? What will
To
happen?
hide the unnecessary or the
That is
important
what.
things.
Why should we hide? What if we don't
Security.
hide? Security. Okay. Shall I give you one example?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are everyone okay? Shall I give you one analogy? Say analogy.
Okay, sir.
Analogy. Okay. Now listen to me. Assume. Okay. Assume. Okay. Assume. Okay. Assume yourself. Okay. You assume yourself. Everyone must assume yourself. Okay. Now we are. Okay. Okay. I want to take Sahil. Can I take your example, Sahil? If you don't mind. Sahil, can I take your example? Don't mind. It's a bit funny. Is that okay, Sahil? Yeah. Okay. Don't mind. It's just for to make you understand. Assume. Okay. Sahil is a very naughty boy. Okay. What boy, guys? Put that in the chat box. Sahil is what boy? Everyone put that. Naughty boy. He is the naughty boy. He is my personal. What is that?
Spy.
Detective agency spy. He is my favorite spy. Okay. So he's a naughty boy. Assume. Okay. Now assume. What is our body made up of? Okay, can you see your body, heart, can you see your kidneys and all that? Boss, guys, tell me, can you see all your internal organs? Can you see?
No.
Joshua, can you see?
No, sir. No.
Imagine a situation where God has made our body so colorless. It means you will be able to see your heart, you will be able to see your kidneys, you will be able to see your stomach, you will be able to see your transparent, okay, your intestines and everything is possible, esophagus, everything is, you will be able to see, isn't it? Okay. Now, Joshua, you're understanding? Guys, are you understanding?
Yes, sir. Yes,
body
sir.
is completely transparent. You are able to see everything, every part of your body that is happening inside, okay? Now imagine, okay, what happens is that, okay, now, Disha said that, security, I'll tell you what kind of security. Okay. Now what happens is that, okay, this Sahil is there, no, he's a very naughty boy. What he will do, if his body is completely transparent, okay, completely colorless, right? He will stand in front of the mirror. Correct, no, guys? He will stand in front of the mirror. After standing in front of the mirror and he's eating idli. Joshua, what is he eating?
Idli.
He's eating idli, one piece of idli. And now what this fellow will do, that idli is actually traveling from this esophagus to the stomach. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And Sahil can see that. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And you know what the Sahil will do? He wants to test what will happen if he actually, presses that esophagus and stops the idli. You're understanding what I'm saying? Correct, no? And now he will see that 2 tiny kidneys in the form of soya beans. Yes or no? And now he wants to go touch it and play with that. Yes or no? And he sees that intestines in the form of water pipes, and he wants to actually play with those intestines, large and small. You're understanding? Okay. And he sees the heart dugga, it is pumping. Immediately he wants to catch it and stop it. You understand? Okay. Now imagine a situation when your body is completely transparent and Sahil is doing all these things with the internal organs. What could happen, guys? Tell me. Joshua, what will happen?
Damar, sir.
Damar, completely damar. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is why God knows, okay, Sahil kind of people are there. So that is why what he did not show the internal implementations. Isn't it, guys? Okay, he did not show internal implementations. Whatever is needed for you, he has exposed. Okay, so abstraction is nothing but, okay, guys, implementation hidden. How it works and all is hidden. Okay, only interface exposed. What is it, guys? Put that in the chat box. Interface exposed. Interface exposed. Okay, interface exposed. Okay, implementation hidden. Implementation is hidden. Do you notice this? Implementation is hidden. Okay, no? Because one reason implementation is hidden is it is very complex. You don't need to know about it. Correct, no, Joshua?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you're eating idli, are you really bothered about how it is going inside the stomach, how it is getting digested, where it is going? Are you really bothered about it?
No, sir. No.
You just eat idli and forget. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is called as abstraction. That's all. You don't need to know how it is working internally. Okay. But you need an interface. God has given you the mouth interface where you can put your idli. That is only needed for you. Correct? No?
Yes, sir.
How it goes, works, how it comes, all those things you're not bothered about it. Yes or no? Let it work however it is. So God has hidden that from you. Similarly, now Disha gave an example of remote, right? No, remote is what? Okay, you have the buttons. Are you really bothered about how it is working internally?
No, sir.
Why it is not bothered? Why you are not knowing? Why you are not bothered? Because first thing is it is very complex. You don't need to know. Correct? No, you don't need to know how it works until it is working. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Second thing is that if it is shown to you, you might damage it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So two reasons. One is you don't need to know. Second one is for security purpose, because you might end up, damaging it. Isn't it, guys? Yes or no? So that is the reason. Okay. Java also provides abstraction for certain things where whichever you want to know, it will show, which is not required, it will not show. So one of the examples of abstraction is that, how did you print all these days? If you want to print some data, what will you do?
System out println.
Println. Yes or no? Println is given to you. Yes or no? Guys, okay. This is the interface. This is basically an interface. That's all. Are you bothered about how system.println is taking the data inside and doing the code and all that? Are you worried about its implementation, guys? Tell me. Are you worried about the println implementation? Yes or no? First thing is it is not needed. Second thing is if it is given to you, you might change this code and println will not work the way it had to work. Yes or no, guys? Hello, guys. Are you understanding? Okay. Println, math.random, math.random. All these methods. Okay. Only interface is given to you. Implementation is not given to you because it is not needed. This is called as abstraction. Abstraction is interface exposed. Interface exposed. Implementation will be hidden. Is that okay, my dear friends? Is that okay? Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you? Yes or no? So interface exposed and implementation hidden is basically called as your abstraction. Guys, did you understand? Guys, do you understand now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no, guys? Did you understand? Clear? Is it clear why it is? Okay. Joshua, tell me what are the two reasons why you want abstraction?
Sir, we actually don't need what is internal.
First one is you don't need to know. There is no need for you to know all those details because it is working. Correct? What is the second one?
To prevent damages, sir.
Yeah, to prevent security, isn't it? The second one is security. Oh, security. Right. Now, shall we go to the last one? Composition.
Yes, sir.
Guys, shall we go to the last one? Composition, guys. Okay. So, what do you mean by composition? Composition is one object part of another object is called as composition. Inheritance. If you want to have inheritance, what is that it has to satisfy?
Is a
relationship. Correct? No. Now, composition has to satisfy has a. Composition has to satisfy has a. Isn't it? Yes or no? Correct?
Yes,
no?
sir.
Correct. It means what? What does it mean? Right? So bathroom has a tub. Bathroom has a bathtub. Okay. So the relationship between these two classes are composition. They are composition. One object part of another object. So bathtub is an object. That is the class. We create an object of this type, isn't it? So this bathtub is part of bathroom, isn't it? So bathroom has a bathtub. Therefore, this is basically a composition. Yes or no? Hello, guys. Yes or no? Right. Now tell me, I'll give you one more. Okay. One more example. Car and engine. Is it inheritance or composition?
Composition.
Composition. Why? Car has an engine. Isn't it, guys? Car has an engine. That is basically called as a composition, right? So my question is now, why do we need composition, Joshua? Why should we need composition? Tell me. I'll tell you the advantage of composition. Class car is there. Open the brace and close brace. And we have another class called as what, Joshua?
Bike.
Engine.
Engine. Okay, sir.
Class car and class engine. Okay. So two classes are there. Correct? No. Now what will happen?
Okay,
I will create two objects. Okay. I will create two objects. Don't worry if you don't know coding. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. I will start tomorrow. Right. So I will create objects car C. Okay, and then I will create here, instead of creating here, I will create its object inside this car. It means engine E. So what does this mean? It has a behavior called as start. It has a behavior called as start, and it has an another behavior called as stop, isn't it? Engine can start,
sir.
engine must stop. Two behaviors it has, isn't it, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Engine can start, engine can stop. Okay, no? So car has an engine, isn't it, guys? Yes or no? So
Yes,
now
sir.
tell me, what is the advantage of having this engine inside the car over here?
Sir, you can add a function named start and stop.
No. Now listen to me carefully. Okay, no. Now Joshua, where do you stay, Joshua?
Sir, E-Road.
In Erode. Wow, which
Yes,
college,
sir.
man? Erode Sengundar Engineering College.
Sir, I am in Salem. I study in Salem, sir, but I live in E-Road.
I keep coming to this Erode Sengundar Engineering College.
Oh,
Every year.
that's near my house only, sir.
Is it? I keep coming to that college. Anyways, let's not bother about it. Okay. Now you are in Erode, correct? No. From
Yes,
Erode,
sir.
you are traveling to Bangalore. Okay. From
Okay, sir.
Erode, you are traveling to
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay. So in which vehicle you are traveling?
Car.
You are traveling in car, correct? No. Joshua is
Yes, sir.
traveling from Erode to Bangalore. Okay. And now in between, your car broke down. What happened?
Car broke down.
Your car broke down, correct? No, when
Yes,
your
sir.
car broke down, when I say car, it is nothing but the engine. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so engine is not working. So what you can do, you can call a mechanic, take that engine out, replace that engine with some other engine, and you can come, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Don't you think it is an
But-
advantage? No, hold on. Don't you think it is an advantage or not?
Advantage, sir. Yes.
Now assume instead of having this engine, okay, you had this start and stop here itself, all the activity. Start, stop you had, correct? Okay, I'll tell you this first what happens. Okay, now assume the advantage of having an engine. Advantage of having an engine is that you can start and stop the car by saying C dot E dot start.
Dot start.
Okay, so car will start.
Yes, sir.
If you want to
Yes,
say,
sir.
you can say C dot E dot stop,
E
so
dot
that your
stop.
car will this one, correct?
Stop.
Because you are
Yes, sir.
telling the engine to start and stop. Okay, what if so engine breaks down? You can replace this with some other engine, and then you can do the same work, correct? No, but the car can
Yes,
go.
sir.
Engine has gone for repair, correct? No. What if
Yes, sir.
this engine was not there and you have to do the start and stop by yourself? There is no engine. Start and stop. You have to do this by yourself. Okay, no? Then what will happen? Tell me. And if the start
Car itself should be replaced, sir.
yes or no? So you will have to say C dot start to start, and you have to say C dot to stop, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
So in this case, if there is a start and stop is not functioning, now what will you tell me? Tell me what is that you have to do? You have to change the car only.
Car itself, yes,
So
sir.
you have to wait for a new car and all. So it is bad, right? It's a bad design.
Yes,
no?
sir.
That
Yes,
is why
sir.
we need composition. Okay, so you will keep certain parts, okay, and you will actually segregate it as two different objects, which is doing some important, so that okay, you can only use that object over here, and if suppose something happens to that object, you don't need to change the entire car class. You can only change the you can only change the code over here without touching this particular car class over here, my dear friends. You understand, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Composition is nothing but okay, an object of one class becoming an part of another object. Okay, so C object has this engine object, right? Now that is composition, has a relationship. Guys, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm done with today's session, guys. Guys, did you understand? Hello, did you understand, guys? Everyone, how was the session? You were waiting for page number 65 for a very long time, isn't it? Yes or no? Joshua, how was
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Did you understand a lot of things? Yeah. So from tomorrow, whatever we did here, we would be actually coding it from tomorrow. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So fine, guys. So make sure that my dear friends, you have not submitted the assignments. So make sure you will be submitting. Thank you, Arun. Okay. Yeah. So we would be please do submit your assignments, programming assignments. From tomorrow there won't be much of programming assignments right now, because we have started object oriented programming. Lots and lots of concepts are there. So before starting off with the concepts, finish off all the logical problems over here, guys. Is that okay? Guys, is that okay? Hello, just say okay in the chat box. Yeah, you have to finish up your assignments. Okay. So tomorrow I would share the code with you for yesterday's assignment. I'll share the code with you. Okay. Fine. So any doubts you can ask me. I'm waiting for you.
Hi, sir. Shekhar here.
Yeah, Shekhar, tell me.
Sir, in class car, we can inherit the engine class now, rather than creating object.
You tell me whether it is satisfying easier relationship.
Sir, but we can access start and stop, no? Every time whenever
No,
necessary.
very simple. Can you have easier relationship?
No, sir.
That's all. No inheritance. If you want to have inheritance, it has to satisfy easier relationship. Hello?
Oh, okay. Got it, sir. Got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, any other question? Guys, any other question? Guys, any other question?
Hello, this is Jagannath Tyagaraj. So I have a question here. This is with respect to
Tyagaraja.
yes, Tyagaraj J. Yeah.
Okay, Jagannath, tell me.
So this is with respect to abstraction. So even in C we have printf, right? So
yes,
even
yes,
yeah, we cannot see the code of printf, right? It will be in binary format, right?
Correct.
So
Abstraction
what
is there
makes
also. Abstraction is there also.
okay, but is it not the object-oriented concept that abstraction? It is specific to object-oriented language,
Yeah,
right?
but there is no object over there. That's all. Abstraction is there, but objects is not there. But here with respect to objects, we can have an object along with it.
Okay.
There is no objects there in C, but abstraction is there.
Okay.
That is also an abstraction only.
Okay.
Okay, so suppose we have printf. Printf's function is there in the library, correct? So that is obviously an abstraction only.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Guys, next question. Guys, any other question? Guys, any other question, please? Okay, fine, guys. Hope you enjoyed the session. Okay, so meet you tomorrow. Okay, and please make sure that you do your assignments. Okay, so meet you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. See you. Have a wonderful night. Don't forget to watch the movie Onion or Aparichit. Okay, take care. Bye bye.